What's up, guys? Back out here on the range on a Frag Out Friday. Today we got a really good drill for you. It's called the Presidente. Alright, so for this drill you will need 3 IPSC targets 1 yard apart at 10 yards or 30 feet. This will be with the pistol that we're going to be running today from holster, loaded with 6 rounds and a spare mag. You're going to be start facing uprange. On buzzer, you'll turn to face targets, then draw and fire 2 rounds at each target. Perform emergency reload, fire 2 more rounds at each target. This is shot for time, and then the A zone are the only hits only is what you're counting for. So for your second or third iteration, have a range buddy put your mags in your rounds in for you in your magazine to make it a little bit more difficult, so you don't have it knowing your first 6 rounds is going to be done and then you have that automatic reload. So just something to do to kind of build your technique and go from there. So we're going to do 3 iterations, me and Bear. We're going to do 3 iterations, and then also for each one, because we have done this drill, similar drill before, we're going to have them randomly put our rounds in for us.
All right. So total time.
Ready?
Yep.
Stand by. So for the second iteration, me and Bear filled up each other's magazines. We know we're gonna have 12, but we don't know what amount will be in each mag. So it's gonna get us to, when that slide let comes, it's gonna be a surprise because we're not gonna know, but it's gonna get us trained to know when that goes. We just automatically change mags. We're gonna start this second iteration and see how it goes.
Shooter, are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by.
What am I doing? I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. I was all over the place on that.
All right, 19.43. So, for future reference, right? Let's say you just completely messed the drill up, right?
Yeah.
Like, still work it. The reload was slow.
Yeah.
You got into your head.
Yeah.
And your time, you increased a lot on your time, right?
Yeah.
But still get the drill done.
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And so you put 2, 3, 5 on the left target,
Yeah.
3 on the right, or center, excuse me, and then 4 on the right, right?
Yeah.
So you fired 3.
I fired 3 in the first.
Left,
yeah.
and then only fired 1 in the center, and then you fired 3 on the right.
Yeah, because I was compensating for shooting that one there.
Yep.
But
so just run right, like try and work on like, hey, I fucked up the drill, but hey, there's still training to be had.
Yeah.
Right. And then instead of just like freaking out, if the gun goes dry, gas it back up quick.
Yeah, yeah.
So I do not know how many rounds I have in my first magazine, but something that I want to emphasize to you guys on, right? The way I have my magazines presented and situated is my emergency reload is right here in the front. So I put both of my magazines into my mag caddies for me. However, when I go to start this drill, where I'm going to draw my magazine from first is the furthest away, right? I always know that my emergency reload is going to be here. So I'm going to take my supplementary or my refill mag from here, right? I'm going to load that into the gun. It still doesn't change the drill, but it's something to work on and something to think about as shooters. When you build out your kits, make sure that you're thinking, right? When I go to do my emergency reload, especially because it is an emergency reload, you want it to be from the place that you practice the most in dry fire. For me, that's my immediate is right here, and then it's my secondary, and so on and so forth as it goes back. So that's just something to think about, something to get the mind stimulated. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try this one. So stay tuned. Let's check it out.
Did I count too many?
No, so I messed that up. I was counting in my head and I got to 4 and then I lost count. And so I did a double take on my far right target because I engaged it from right to left. Hit my reload on the center target, fired 2, and then I still had 4.
Yeah.
Or I might have fired, yeah. And then I had 4 more shots on the right, but with us using the pasters, again, shout out to our buddy with that paster gun. This is coming in clutch. I blew one of the old pasters off, so it didn't look like I hit anything, and that's kind of why I was like, okay,
yeah,
reconfirm my dot, got my second sight picture, and like I did a quick round count on the last one. I was like, okay, no, I'm good.
Yeah. All right, so for the last iteration, me and Bear, we loaded each other's magazines. We're gonna go one more time. As you can see on the last one, yeah, messed me up a little bit, but that's why we do this. We do it to train and to get better. So we'll do it here and see how it goes.
Shooter, are you ready?
Ready?
Stand by. Cleaned it. Nope, I lied.
What?
You dropped 1.
Ah!
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That's why you train. That's why you keep training. Because you're never as good as you think you are.
Ready?
Stand by.
That's wild. We both loaded the rounds the exact same way.
But you did it opposite.
But I did, no, it was the same. It was 8, or it was,
I did 10. I did 10 and 2.
yeah, so did I.
Oh, really?
That's crazy. That's wild. I've been shooting in 2011 because I got a new 2011. I hope you guys have watched that video, but something to talk about, right? When Lewis and I go shooting, he typically shoots my Sig Sauer X-Carry P320. I had to have like very little time behind this gun. I built this gun specifically for work because we run these a lot at work. Outside of building it and shooting probably 75 rounds, I have not shot it very often. Lewis shoots it predominantly, which is cool. It goes to show, right? I own a lot of firearms. I own a lot of handguns. I'm always like looking to see what the new latest and greatest is, but also like trying to mess around a little bit with like striker fire guns, hammer fire guns, getting into USPSA. The reason I bring this up, right, is I started in the center and I shot 2 rounds in the center, and then I moved left, and then I moved right. Then I started it again on the right side and started moving back to the left. I over-confirmed red dot on the 320 on 3 of my 4 shots on the last target on the right before I started working my way back because I lost the dot. So I was acquiring the dot and getting like my flash sight picture, but I was over-confirming, so my time is probably significantly higher, right? I haven't looked at it yet, but that's what I'm thinking is my time is significantly higher because I was over confirming the hell out of my sights.
Yeah.
And that just goes to show for all of you that are watching this, right? Like, pick a gun, and then we gotta run that gun.
Run with it, yeah.
You know, like 250 to 300 rounds, at least. Like, it's good to shoot different guns, different calibers, stuff like that. But like, make sure that you always put in the work and put in the effort, even if it's like
on your primary.
On your
like,
primary, yeah.
Just like
dry fire.
Yeah, just like the 2011, it was doing that for me. Like that's like you said, that's all I ever shoot.
Yep.
And then we worked on that, and it was so much different than I usually go with. So, just like you said, just pick that primary, but also like you can always do different things. But try to make sure when you are training, you're training with that one you know you're always going to be using. All right, so that wraps up today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. Definitely need the training.
Yeah, so like I said, guys, like dry fire, right? Like I've been lacking a lot on dry fire, and yes, I'm getting alphas, I'm getting the hits that I need, but like my times are not what I want them to be.
Just make sure to keep training. You know, anybody says that, you know, dry firing isn't that great, it actually is. Just keep doing it. And then when you come to the range, don't just shoot the rounds just to shoot them. Actually do this training and actually do what you're supposed to, because it's only going to get you better. I know for a fact, last time we did this drill, it was terrible for me. 10 times better than I am now. That's all we got for you guys today. Hope you really enjoyed it. We'd love to hear your feedback on the comment section. And also like this video if you guys want to see more of it.
Don't forget, wise words from Bear. Fight hard, train accordingly, you're gonna have